Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Give me a second to get myself situated. Uh, da, 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 da. I think this is like, let me double check. Entry 50, okay. Holy shit. I'm almost halfway to 100. Well, I am halfway to 100 after today. I can count, I swear. Alright, anyways. So here's my chaotic desktop. Here's my chaotic piece of art that I was working on. I've spent, I think, 3 hours on this so far. Now, the plan today is to try and finish. And what it means to finish this is to fill in these little spots. Now, we're on the grainy chalk. I think I was using 11 for my pixel size here, for my brush size. 11 point. Let's try 11. Yeah, 11 works. So yeah, how to finish this is to fill in all of these little spaces here. I'm excited to finish this just so I can start the next one. My goal for the next piece, I don't know what shape I want to do yet, but I know I want to do it all in blue. It's just going to be a bunch of blue hues, shades of blue. I think that'll be interesting. Because I like the color blue. That's the only reason it's interesting for me. So what colors am I missing here? Let's zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm lacking enough greens. I could use a dark green here. We'll go with like a forest green. Not necessarily that. Napar. I like that. It's like a darker green than what I have already. Yeah. I'm gonna take my time with this because I think I'm gonna go for over the hour of my usual time again. Yeah, I've been kind of sticking it out for an hour. I think as long as it takes, I think that should be the goal, really. Make sure everything's working properly here. Yeah. Hello. This is yeah, entry 50. I took yesterday off. It's like my first day off in a long time, actually. Yeah, because like this AGCP stuff I was taking, alpha something something choline. Um, I just kicked my ass, honestly. And the very harsh substance on my stomach increases like the stomach acid production by a lot, and I have not been enjoying it. To put it lightly, I did not enjoy that at all. Um, it's okay though. I am here and I am still alive. I'm still doing stuff. Um, yeah. So I'm just trying to fill in all these like wide open spaces. Yeah, it's okay. Just trying to fill in all these wide open spaces, and let me reactivate my camera quick. Deactivate, activate, Should be enough to fix that. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of wide open spots still. I like this dark green color. Maybe a little bit more careful this time around about where I put everything. I'm working on in this top square first. Um, I want a little 8 right there, so it's kind of noticeable on its own. I think I need to turn my mouse off maybe and see if that helps. Hope that helps. Let's see. Um, yeah, so adding to the list of inspirations for this thing is the concept of a limit experience. I think that's kind of sometimes like what maximalist ideas they rely on is this idea of is this of experience of a like a limit breaking kind of thing. I need my mouse on to scroll. I need to get back in the flow here, but it's okay. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah. So the idea of a limit experience is something that is the most intense experience of one's existence up to that point. And I think this is why maximalist art is interesting to some people. I think also why minimalist art is interesting because it's the most minimal experience someone's ever had. Sometimes, if it's like a good piece of minimalist art. Hmm. I really need to fix my setup here. I don't know why this is so annoying right now. Making sure nothing's like messing with me too much. Just close some stuff too. Where was I? I wonder why it's lagging like this on me. I think it's just my connections are a little bit finicky. That doesn't really look nice there. Make sure these don't tilt too far to the side. Again, just remind myself of that. Yeah, so the post I made the other day is still going up. I still have a crazy amount of feedback on it. I muted it, but it's at like 700 messages or something, which is quite literally the most feedback I've ever gotten on anything. So yeah, so there we go. I don't know what else to say about that. Otherwise, that's the reality of things there, and it's quite a trippy experience because I just was not expecting that. Yeah, obviously I was hoping for something. I was hoping for some feedback. Yeah, but I was not expecting such an overwhelming amount. Um, and I got an overwhelming amount of love and hate out of that. A lot of people thought it was cool. A lot of people thought it was. A lot of people said it wasn't even art. Which is fair. So we're all entitled to our opinions. Because my definition of art is maybe a little bit pretty loosey goosey. The same my definition of a writer. You know, if you write English, you're a writer. Or if you write, you're a writer. Doesn't need to be English even. For artists, yeah, if you make an attempt at creating art, you can call yourself an artist. Yeah. So here we go. There's a few 8s on this page. I want to put a few more on today. Hoping to finish today. Um, I'm hoping to finish today. A part of me wishes I had done the cancer ribbon instead. Maybe for the next one I'll do like a blue cancer ribbon. Because that has a little bit more meaning behind it, maybe. I kind of like that idea. We'll see. Um, so the only thing is I don't want to put green on top of green, and I don't want to make these too big or too small. I'm trying to make them. I'm trying to make everything overlap here by the end of this. Overlap in a way that each thing is visible, but um, hidden by the thing on top of it. If that makes sense. I want to kind of like clog up the center here too. Um, that's okay. There's also a particular spot down here that yesterday I noticed and really bugged me. I don't know how noticeable it is to anybody else, but I see it and I can't unsee it. This thing, this line. I think I can hide it. Thankfully, I need to make a point of doing that, otherwise it's going to be visible in a bad way. I wish I could undo this, but the way I'm working is that's impossible. There's no way to come back and uncover this layer or whatever. It's there. So I just gotta bury it. It's okay. No one's gonna see that except for me, I think. If anyone's staring at this for long enough to notice that, then I kind of feel sorry for them to some extent. Yeah. So today, I worked towards advertising a tiny bit more. I'm still using Discord as attempting to use Discord to do that. I set my status as streaming art on Twitch or something like that, and I boosted one of the most popular Canadian servers in hopes that that would get me, since it like you get a certain role for that, right? So I was hoping. Oh, my camera froze again. So yeah, I was hoping that would give me some publicity by putting me at the top of the list there, right? People would see me, see my status. The status being live on Twitch is what this says. Um, I don't know. I don't think anyone cares, which is fair. Um, it's hard to advertise. I don't know how to do it. I need to kind of ask people individually to follow. Especially since my channel here is so small, I don't think people are very inclined to consider it valuable yet. Once I have a certain number of views or whatever, I think then it becomes more intrinsically valuable. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of making stuff up as I go. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't really understand it. I could devote a lot of time to doing that, and then I'd probably get better at it, but I'd rather devote time to drawing a lot of eights right now. Yeah, I don't like the whole advertising game. I don't want to play that game. I'm here for the art. I do want to make a living doing the art. That would be very cool. I need to make these a little bit more random because right now they're kind of I don't know, maybe it's okay that that's not completely random. I don't know. Part of my concern was not finishing this in one sitting was that there'd be inconsistency between the days. Like each day I'm gonna do something a little bit different than the first day, which is I guess okay. I mean, when you look at this, it looks kind of meant for that, like meant for the inconsistency, but I don't know. I was worried maybe my spirit or whatever would change each day in the spirit of the piece. Come on. But there's kind of a funny idea here. Is like I wonder how long this my pen's gonna survive this. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I wonder if I can show this. But it's gotten sharper. The tip of it, and I don't know if I think it's replaceable. I haven't looked into that. I think it's replaceable. But yeah, it's definitely gotten sharper. So that's funny. I wonder at what point will I like destroy my pen pad here doing this. I could press less hard. I'm not pressing that hard anyways, I don't think. I don't know. Let's see. If she dies, she dies. If it dies, it dies. Um, I've been enjoying this a lot though. The tool itself, the pen pad. So if it does die, I'll fix it. I'll figure that out at least. That's two to the side. I gotta do it straight up and down. That's very difficult to. That's good enough. Very difficult to get the same shape over and over again without just copy and pasting it, which I could do. I think that's cheating, isn't it? And it removes something from the insanity of the final look. So at this point, it's getting harder to tell what I've done and what I haven't done. Which is okay. Um, and it is hard for me to tell even when this is done. Like, at what point can I call this finished? Not yet. I know that at least. I kind of do want to come back to the white color too here, just so I can cover it again with a black. That's too close to the other stuff. I feel like I do need to come back to the black too, because there's too much color. Oh, not enough contrast, which is why, yeah, black and white are the most contrasting. They're not technically colors, I guess. They're hues. Whatever. I want a little 8 off to the side in a way that's like noticeable. Um, Come on. Ask my computer politely to work properly here. No, gotta get through the autosave. There's a bunch of open space here I can kind of scroll over. Come on. I don't want too much green in one spot, so I'm going to come back to that space. It's okay if it like accidentally overlaps, but I don't want to intentionally overlap a bunch of greens together. I like this area. It's like kind of like bluer than the surrounding areas. Kind of fill in some of these spots a little more intentionally. Yeah, so there's something about the clusterization is a fun word of these certain colors and certain rhythms, I guess. Like there's like it's not perfectly uniform. There's certain patterns within the pattern um, that are naturally forming, or kind of naturally forming, I guess. It's not intentional, not exactly intentional. Come on. I don't know what I can do to increase my uh, to make my pen work a little bit nicer with me here. It's gonna become very annoying very quickly, isn't it? I don't like that one. Yeah, so I just have my one hand hovering over my Control Z, and I'm just kind of doodling with my other hand. Just so I can kind of come back and erase stuff that doesn't necessarily fit like I thought it might. I'm just trying to add details, more complexity. I don't want anything to be too uniform, so I'm making a point of spreading stuff out. I really like the blue. The blue shades stick out in a nice way here. Um, It'd be funny if I could like tell which of what's the smallest 8 I've drawn so far and which is the largest. I don't know. I feel like there's just like a stat tracker if that could happen out of this somehow. I don't think I'd be able to feed this to like an AI and get it to give me any useful information though. I'm pretty sure it just like it wouldn't be able to see the individual eights either. I think a human would. It depends on the AI. Um, I like these like you have like kind of rivers of blue in this. Um, I want to like break up these edges so they're not too obviously straight. Um, I do wonder what kind of patterns other people might be able to see in this that I can't. Um, that's funny. A lot of people thought it was like a magic eye picture. They were calling it. Like if you squint, you'd be able to see an image, like a boat or something. But no, it's nothing like that. Something like this. Go back up to this corner here. Haven't been up here in a while. I'm just trying to fill in. Kind of repeating myself. I think I should just be quiet and just doodle here. And just fight with my pen pad a little bit more. I'll just be quiet and doodle. I feel like maybe I should join some more artist discords. Maybe that's a good idea. Put a little 8 right here. This kind of doesn't fit in the green properly. Let's see. I need to adjust my eyes to this after a while just to get a better, just zoom out, and get an idea what I'm looking at exactly. So there aren't a lot of greens in this area yet. Um, I was already down here, I think. I can come back for a moment. And yeah, like the clusterization that happens, that's a fun term. It's like a physics term. It applies to data and like humans and planets and stuff. I like these very universal ideas at times. Clusterization. But yeah, so like the clusterization of colors and stuff here, I think adds something interesting visually. Besides just like uniformity, it's not exactly uniform. So there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Add some stuff here too. Um, yeah. So at what point do you call this done is the question. I want more. What colors do I want now? Do I just want whites? Whites are gonna be the most obvious to see. White and black. I'm just trying to get an idea here first. Dark wheat. No. I don't have many reds. I don't think I have any oranges yet. I could do an orange. I kind of want like a coral. That's a nice color. It is very funny what people saw in the other one. Some people noticed the patterns I was putting in. Some people thought there were patterns where there weren't. Like people assumed that the colors weren't random, which they were. They were very random, randomly chosen. Um, Maybe the colors here are a little bit less random. I'm kind of like going from more of a feeling than I am just selecting randomly at this point. I'm trying to cover up all these voids. Uh, Still doing that. A little 8. Yeah. With every color I do, I want to leave some like scraggly bits on the side. It just becomes very obvious what I'm doing. It was a little bit too weird. Oops. Up here now. Any oranges up here yet? I'll break up some of these colors. I don't like the orange on orange there, it doesn't look nice. I'm definitely thinking about it a little bit more this time around than I did last time. I don't know if that's for better or worse yet, but we'll see. Yeah, my intention with this is really just to create shock. I want to create a sense of shock. Someone looks at this and they're just like, they question how it was done. Like, what insanity you had to go through to do this. I find something funny about that, yeah. Another little 8 right there. Off to the side, somewhere visible, but not too visible. Well, I mean, it's fully visible, it's just small. Um, Still just trying to break up shapes. And some of these spots where it's too muddy too, I can kind of do the opposite of breaking stuff up and make it more visible by putting like a light color over a dark color or whatever, or vice versa. I don't know why I haven't gotten bored of this yet, but I really haven't. Like, in fact, I'm genuinely just excited to finish this so I can start the next one. I want to do blue on blue. I might do the cancer ribbons too. That looks like a fun shape to play with. I think because it's like I can kind of do a virality thing, trying to raise awareness at the same time. Like my stepfather died of cancer, so I have some stake in that. Um, it is a horrible thing to go through. That looks bad. That's okay. Just trying to look for voids again. So up here, there's some couple spots that are kind of feel empty-ish. Here's another spot that is like, especially near the center here. I don't want much. I don't want many. I want to be very clustered in the center, in particular. It's gotta be very much overlapping and noisy here. But I don't want too much of one color either. So that's kind of why I'm not just using one color here. Though I will start to make a point of filling the noise in here. Yeah. It's like following the theme of this being more of a vlog than anything. Kind of like very much the part. This started out as a vlog, okay, but now it's basically just me doing art on Twitch, which is funny. It kind of evolved into something weird like that. But yeah, just my stomach's been burning. I've been trying this AGPC stuff, right? I mentioned that earlier in stream. Alpha something something choline. Yeah, it's just burning the hell out of my stomach, dude. I would not recommend it. I thought it'd be I don't know. I did my research. It said side effects were very minimal, but I feel them. I don't know what else it could be too either. So I'm kind of blaming the alpha GPC. Ugh. Trying to gotta adjust my eyes again, and I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna grab a lunch or something here. Come back. And like I did the other day, I'm gonna upload the first half of this to YouTube and keep the second half just like a Twitch thing. I think that just kind of adds some variety, if nothing else. Yeah. If anyone like disagrees with that idea, let me know. Like I can upload both sections to YouTube, no problem. I don't think anyone's like watching anyways. To be fair, but let me know if you are. Like yeah. I'm very adaptable. If I know people want something in particular, I will do my best to offer that. As long as it's not nothing too crazy, nothing that goes against my morals, nothing that interrupts my flow too bad. I am pretty reasonable. I try to be. See, this is proof of my reasonability. I am very reasonable. I'm a very reasonable person. I think it's funny. I'm not gonna stop laughing at this for a while. So these shapes near the bottom, they're very uniform. They're too uniform. So I'm gonna start breaking these up intentionally. I am reasonable, people. I want to make a point of going over here again. I'm kind of starting to lose the line here that I made a mistake here making, which is good. This pink line is very much still annoying me. I'm losing track of it though, which is good. I'll come back to that in a moment. Let me fix this. I see more of it that I don't like. Right here. I gotta go back and make sure I'm working in the right direction, semi-uniformly. Consistency. Tonight, I want to, maybe I should make a point of advertising this. The Discord idea was something, but I don't think it's exactly working as planned. I could check out a larger server, but I think it's going to be just as disappointing if I yeah, if I boost a larger server, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a similar effect. I probably might have more luck boosting a small server, ironically, because people like value it more at that point. Larger servers kind of get lost in the noise. Make sure I want to put a couple little 8s here. I don't know if don't lose those too badly. Make sure to continue breaking up these big wide open spots. I'm gonna zoom at the bottom here and then continue down here. Maybe getting a little bit bigger too over time, which is, I don't know, it's okay. Make a point of making them a little bit smaller too. I like these like blue sections here. They're kind of nice to look at. I do want to make sure there's nothing too wide open. Like this right here is a little bit too standing on its own. A couple more minutes and that's it for this session. Take a break and then get back at it. I like the idea of doing this for at least 2 hours a day, especially if I'm going to do something like things that are this involved. I kind of need to spend more time on it. Yeah. There are some odd spots still that I'm noticing. My eyes are attracted to these like certain spots in a bad way. Uh, did I do anything up in this corner yet with this color? Yeah, I think so. Not much, but a little bit. Get rid of that one. Another little 8 there. Let it stand on its own there. I want this a little bit over there, yeah. Make a point of filling the spaces. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be in the right spots, otherwise it does start to muddy everything. There is a rhythm to this, a reason for it, reason to it, rhythm and a reason. I'm not sure exactly what to call this series. I'm just calling it the kind of scribble expressionism. That's why I'm saving it as like scribble, and then the shape after. But I feel like there should be like name, a naming scheme more than scribble. Okay, let me zoom in. I'm gonna do a little bit more here, and I'm gonna call it good for the session. Just a couple more minutes. Yeah, my stomach's burning in a bad way, but there's one good thing about it is that like it reminds me to eat. I've been very much struggling to eat, so in some way it's not all bad. These are leaning in a bad way again. Do that. I'm focusing on the center here because like I was saying, I want the center to be the most chaotic, but I want it to be basically uniform throughout, except for when you get to the edges. Then I want these like little eights just kind of sticking out on their own every now and then. So I think that kind of like creates a neat, kind of tells the viewer what it's made out of. You don't have to like stare at it too long. You can just look at the edge. All right. That's good for now. This is entry. I said 50, right? Oh my god. Entry 50. Yeah. So if you want to watch, if you want to catch me doing art live, and you want to chat with me while I'm doing this, like I would very much welcome that. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to. Follow me on Twitch. If you do it, yeah, if you follow me, you'll get notifications when I come live. So yeah, if you want to chat, that's how you do it. Otherwise, I'll catch you on YouTube another time. Yeah. Adios for now. I will catch you later.